Oh, Jesus Christ. And the don't tell me what the was going. I'm on my knees, please come. Come and set us free. We need you more and more. Just come and set us free, Daddy. Daddy. Even when I ask a question, I'm going to ban me here for Daddy. The Korobo was a person, I'm going to ban me here for Daddy. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. It's you that I have come to see. No one else can take your place. I don't know what you're doing. But you need that person, see you, Koroboy. Father, get it walk far. Please come down, oh Lord, I pray. I'm on my knees, please come. Come and set us free. We need you more and more. Just come and set us free, Daddy. Daddy. Even when I ask a question, I'm going to ban me here for Daddy.
Hey, what's up? This is Monday Midnight here, and I'm going to be joining Joe Brown Idele-Ero on the Joe Brown Idele-Ero Show, coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome once again to the Joe Brown Idele-Ero Show, coming your way live from Dallas, Texas. Today is the last day of March, the 31st of March. We're having a great show with great personalities. And remember, this is your #1 show where we present everything the way it is, where we speak truth to power, where we assure everyone that when you are on this platform, you are in the right place. Today, we have a very, very important and crucial topic before us. And it's been advertised, and you must have seen it everywhere. I have great personalities already on backstage that are going to be bringing up your way in just a minute. We have issue going on in Nigeria, Edo State in particular. We've had for about a week or so where we have had an incident that has been so disturbing to everybody all over the world. And we are going to continue to trend it and talk about it until we find a solution to it through the government. We're going to assure you that if you are here today, you're very free to speak your mind. Say the way you feel it is supposed to be. Do not hide. There's no hiding anything. You know, this it's a free platform. The only thing that is not permitted in this platform is the use of profanity. We do not use curse words. There could be some heated argument, but it doesn't mean that you should go the other way around and using the profanity. So we forbid that on this platform. So let's get to it now. I'm going to start introducing my guests to you one by one. So basically, I have everyone that are on the background. I'm going to introduce them right now. Number one is my own brother from Germany, all the way from Germany. I'm talking about Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero, aka Idele-Ero, one of Schengen nation based in Germany. Honorable Prince Idele-Ero, you are welcome to the Joe Brani Idele-Ero show.
Thanks for having me. Yes, it's the Honorable Prince Idele-Ero Jack Samson, aka Idele-Ero, one of Schengen nation based in Germany, the Chief and Commander of International Security Company Establishment Network Limited. Also, the international consultant to Esan, that is European Security Academy here in Europe. Thanks for having me, and thanks everyone. Thanks to you all, the audience listening to us today. I'm happy to be here with you all.
Thank you so much. My next guest is my very own brother, all the way from the UK as well. He has some platform as well. We were together a couple of days ago talking about the same issue. I'm talking about Comrade Prince Ewemade Konkons, all the way from the UK. You're welcome to the Joe Brani Idele-Ero show.
Thank you so much, my dear, wonderful brother. Thank you for having me here on your program. And I also want to thank my fellow studio hosts, those who are going to also be talking about this particular topic today in the studio. I also want to welcome you as well. Thank you for having me, and I look forward to the discussion at hand. Thank you.
Most importantly, I welcome my very, very own comrade, patriot, who also has been on this matter, both individually and on podcasts here and there. He is very, very much concerned. We are all stakeholders in that country, particularly in our state, Edo State. Chief MD is somebody everybody know. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him before he introduces himself. He has been a wonderful person that has shown a lot of patriotism in that country, Nigeria, particularly in Edo State. He has been, like most of us here, try to bring a positive change to our nation, in particular Edo State. I'm talking about Chief Dr. MD. You are welcome to the Joe Brani Idele-Ero show.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege and honor to be here. And yes, the greatest honor is to be a guest on your show. My full name is High Chief Dr. Daniel Igongo Akwemokan Matthews, a true son of the soil from Uromi, Amedoshan. That's my mother from Ukoni, my dad from Odube. So a pure breed of Esan man, a proud Esan man to be. So thank you very much for this privilege.
We appreciate you. Now we have this topic before us today. That a disturbing issue that has been going on. There was an incident that happened in Uromi. Uromi is a very, very big town in Esan land in Edo State. They accommodate everybody, from different part of the nation. And again, it's just like a replica of Edo State that we know for peace. Edo State is a peaceful state. We do not have anything like violence. We don't accommodate violence and all that. So because of that, a lot of people come from both, far and near, east, west, and north. And we accommodate all of them. So, but recently, there has been some disturbing issue that is been trending. The killing of some people, that some people say they were hunters, some people say they are bandits, some people say they are terrorists of this Boko Haram. So that became an issue and it's been a concern for the government of the state and the federal government. So we are here today to continue to talk about this matter. I'm going to open the floor. I'm not going to appoint anybody, whoever want to go first, that's fine with me because we have great speakers here today. I think I'd rather just start with our Esan man right here, who is both parents are Esan indigenous and himself. Even though he's based abroad, based overseas, he's from diaspora, he knows much because he's always in touch with the people. Hi, Chief Dr. MD, what do you know about this incident that happened in Uromi? Can you please tell us something?
All right. This is ongoing situation that has been happening in Esan land. The incident did not just happen on the day they stopped these kidnappers, terrorists. In Esan land, what's been happening is this. Most of the farms or the field around all the 5 local government in Esan land has been occupied by these Fulani herdsmen. The problem is not them occupying the land. The problem is what happened next. Some of these lands, and let us be honest, some of these lands were given to them in an indirect, selfish way, either by the local chiefs or the traditional rulers. They collect money from them, and then that's the genesis of it. However, what happened next is the true farm owners can't go to farm and end starving. They can't farm, they can't go out late night, they can't move, and they kidnap. Every day somebody is kidnapped. Every day somebody is kidnapped, from charging millions of naira to every day somebody is kidnapped. And this is what happened. On this fateful day, the vigilante also, I don't know if vigilante or some local resident just got tired of it. They start searching vehicles to know how are these people getting weapons into our town, into our villages, into our bushes. Fortunately, in this case, they stopped a truck loaded with ammunition and fuel goods and loads of cash, AK-47, other rifles, and loads of cash. These are the proofs. After interrogating these people, arrested them locally or apprehend them, they realized most of this money are proceeds from kidnapping, not actually from trade or anything. This is the local fact. Forget whatever you're hearing, blah, blah, blah. This is a local fact. And it's very wrong of us, most especially us who have the access to the media, to allow the narrative from the north to call these people hunters. They are not hunters. Which hunter go into the forest with AK-47? In the whole of Edo State, I can say as far as the whole of Nigeria, we don't have lions. Even you don't hunt lions with AK-47. Neither do you hunt tigers or big animal with submachine gun. You don't. And even still, with them, let's agree they hunters. What are they hunting in Esan? They're supposed to be herders, cow herders. Are they hunting cows with their guns? With the amount of fire weapon they had. So let us be very careful in the media. When we want to describe these people, we should call them what they are. They are bandits. They are terrorists. They are not innocent people, civilians going minding their business. They are not innocent individuals going to do trade. These are criminals. These are criminals that have been caught and stopped. So for me, I'm in the position to say that I'm from Uromi. So what happened when they stopped these people? In the past, many of these vigilantes, they've arrested people, they've taken them to the police station, and the police have not dealt with them. They've either released them. There was even incident where vigilante caught some bandits. Let's use the word bandit. The police told them to make sure they put them in a very well AC and were taken care of to bring to the station for their protection, not necessarily for prosecution. All this while that kidnapping has been going on in the state. How many of the kidnappers have you heard have been apprehended or persecuted? None. So this phony outrage from the north, when I say phony, I mean stupid outrage, hypocritical outrage from the northerners. And I saw some Edo politicians from the governor all the way down, giving this outrageous and stupid response. Rather than getting to the root of the problem, they're trying to treat the symptom. These are not innocent people. And these are not traders. These are not hunters. These are terrorists going to our farm, kidnapping our brothers, sisters, raping our wife, raping our daughters, raping our cousins and our nieces. And this is what they are doing. These people are not innocent. These people are not innocent, and we should not call them local hunters. They are terrorist bandits that was stopped and caught on time. I'll give you a reason why. Let's assume those bandits were let go. Nothing. I do not condone the violence that will happen to them. That's not what I condone. I reject that. However, if they let them go, they were not stopped. And tomorrow, one of your family, your brother, your sister, your niece, your dad, your mom was kidnapped. Peter found out those kidnappers are the same and allowed to go, and they're the one now carrying out the kidnap. Would you have said the vigilante should have done something to them then? So let's be honest. Just as we are speaking, ago, 18 seater bus carrying travelers, in Kano. No outreach. Kano governor have not even once expressed sympathy, not even an acknowledgement of it. Not even the media have said a word of it. They're talking about these people are not carrying guns, they're not carrying knives, they're just common traders in a civilian bus, not in a truck, going to their various home. They were kidnapped, burnt, and killed. Kano governor have not said any condolence or anything. Neither is the media calling it a terrorist attack on them. Neither is any pursuance in the public. Even the Army General have not said anything about that. Instead, they're talking about bandits in Edo State. Are Hausa people more important than Edo people? Hausa life more important? Is the life of a cow more important than me, an Esan man? Why should I tolerate their wickedness? Why should I be the one looking for their peace? Let heaven burn down. We Esan people, we are warriors. We will fight to the last person, and we will kill to the last person.
Thank you so much, my brother, High Chief, Doctor MD. We are going to take it off from there. But in the meantime, I want to give everybody opportunity to speak on it. I'm going to make our brother Idele-Ero be the last to speak. But I will go on to Comrade Prince, Ewomade Kokons. What is your take on this matter, my brother?
Thank you so much, my wonderful brother Joe Idele-Ero. My take is very simple. I condemn in every totality the barbaric act perpetrated by our brothers and sisters in Uromi. However, we must not shy away from the major issue, which is the security issue in Esan. We need to begin to ask questions. Why are the northerners coming into Edo State to farm? That should be the number one question. We need to begin to ask, why are they coming to Esan to farm? Are you telling me there's no forest where they can farm in the northern part of Nigeria? There's Sambisa forest there. I'm sure they have a lot of antelope, grass cutter, and whatever animals they're looking for. So we don't need to shy away from all this. Yes, whatever they did to them, I mean, that the injustice they meted on those people, yeah, everybody condemn it. But the major issues facing our brothers and sisters, our mothers, our friends, uncles, and aunts in Edo State is insecurity. People are unable to go to farm. They are unable to cultivate their crops. Whenever they plant cassava, you see cow eating their crops. So these are the major issues we should be talking about now. After condemning the barbaric act carried out by our brothers and sisters, we should focus on the issue of insecurity in Edo State. What is the state government doing about it? What is the federal government doing about the insecurity challenge faced by our people, unable to farm, unable to go out of their environment and live their normal life? So those are the issues we need to be talking about now. Yes, the people that have been killed, unjustly killed, yes, we all condole with their family. We all sympathize with them. We condemn the barbaric act and all that. But the major issue, the reason the people of Uromi, the people of Edo State, they've taken the law into their hand, is the issue of the security. So we need to begin to call it what it is. Let's call it a spade. You know, I mean, I'm not in support of what they did, but there must be something, because I've read from several quarters the actual fact that is what transpired in Esan. CP Baden has been arrested by the DSS. I read it somewhere this morning. Nobody has been arrested in Kanu. The chief security officer in Kano was not arrested when 18-seater bus was set ablaze, or the people in the 18-seater bus was killed. Nobody has been arrested. The issue of I mean, we don't need to trivialize this whole issue against the North, against the South. No, that's not what it is. But we need to begin to address the security issue. Why are the Fulani herdsmen coming into the southern part of Nigeria, Edo State precisely, with ammunitions? What are they coming to do with ammunition in the southern part of Nigeria? Have you ever seen any person from Edo State or from Delta, from Kogi, from Ondo, traveling to the northern part of Nigeria with AK-47? The answer is no. So let's not, deviate from the major issues facing our people. Because the reason people are buying food so expensive today, because of the insecurity created by the same killer herdsmen, the same people who were killed, the same set of people. They are the one, creating all the mayhem in Edo State. Not even all Edo State, Ondo, and the rest of Ogun State. Someone what came to visit me here in the UK from Nigeria. She's from Delta State. She's a contractor with the NPC in Delta State. She's here in the other room. She told me that she has some contract in Delta State with NPC, but traveling between Edo, Benin, from Lagos to Benin to the where she needs to go to Boni, where the Boni camp is, it's a problem because of issue of kidnapping. So the government has failed the people. So if our brothers and sisters start taking laws into their hand, you cannot blame them, because the government has failed them. Imagine now, because some 16 person was killed from the north. The chief of army staff is trying to bring everyone down. The DSS has already arrested the person in charge of vigilante in Edo State, CP Baden. So, why so much tension? I mean, so much pressure from the federal. How come they don't apply the same measure that is being applied towards this 16 person to fight the crime, the issue of kidnapping in Edo State? So we should be talking about that. So, my wonderful brother, Idele-Ero, I sympathize with the family of those people that were killed. But the issue of insecurity, killer herdsmen, banditry in our state must stop. And our governor, if he cannot do the job, need to get the fuck out of that place, because those people are in pain. And we that live in diaspora, excuse me for my language, and we that live in the diaspora, we are sick and tired. Our brothers, our mothers can no longer go to the farm. So that should be the major issue. Yes, the people that were killed, like I said, we all sympathize with them. So I think I yield the floor for now, my brother. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you quickly gave apology for that language. I know it's anger, sometimes before you go out of your way, you don't even remember, you don't know. Yes, the issue is so tense that no one knows what, to go off. Now, I'm going to bring the next speaker here, who is a security expert. And this issue that we are dealing with right now has a lot to do with security. So I am bringing on your way right now, Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero, to speak on this matter, because we have time. I need you guys we're going to try and dig down on this matter until you get to the authority. And that's why we're here. It is featured right now live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. So whatever that is going on, anybody can see it. Anybody can see it, and they can view it, they can listen to it, and they can hear the opinion of everybody, even those from the audience. So because the people from the audience also are listening, we also welcome their opinion. We welcome their opinion as well, on this matter, because this is a crucial matter. It has been on. It is about time for this matter to be addressed, both at the local, state, and federal level. And, so we cannot continue. We cannot continue to shy away from it, according to one of the speakers right here. It is something that we must address. It's something that we must address. It's killing our people. Apart from the fact that our people, there's food insecurity, there's not enough food in the land, people are hungry, and then we are adding insecurity to it, that we no longer have freedom of movement in that country. We cannot move. We can't move from one place to the other. No, we can't move from one state to the other. This is appalling, It is so disturbing. It is disturbing. I'm just going to make sure that we all touch it accordingly, say it the way it is. Please, Jack Idele-Ero, I hope your device is okay. You are going up and on.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Maybe from your side. I don't know, because they automatically went off.
No. You better check your system very well. We are all living in the diaspora, so there's no excuse that our internet is not going to be strong enough to.
Oh, mine internet is authentic. No shaking. I basically in Germany. Nobody take my light here.
All right. So
anyone that does.
When you went out, it was kind of shocking.
No.
All right.
Nobody
so
take my light here.
That's by the way. Prince Jack Idele-Ero. So what do you say? What do you say about this matter? Because you are a security expert, and we need your opinion on this matter.
Very, very well. And first and foremost, I have to appreciate all my brothers before me today. As I can see, we are all praise here. We are all Benin. And as I used to say, Edo, we only have one Edo, and we only have only one kingdom. As you can see, I don't hide my own. Anywhere I go, I respect my kingdom, I respect my culture. I am so happy to have my good brother here, Prince Egumade Concourse. You are welcome, my brother. I respect you. And I also have my Chief Dr. FD Ose here, who is also my good brother. Obi Obodia here. Okay. Ọ̀pọ̀ máa kí o tẹ́ do ìsàgbẹ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀dọ́ gbèsà.
Ẹ̀dọ́ gbèsà omi àbáwá.
So omi àbá. And I believe every audience at home now, they are listening to us very well. Everyone known to be very, very popular, not only here in Germany, at least around the world. And my Edo people, as I used to say, are for the whole Edo state, not for my local government alone, not for Idele alone, not for Hunde alone, not for Oredo alone, not for Edo Central alone, not for Edo North alone, not for Edo South alone, but for the whole people of Edo State. My brothers, I have to first and foremost appreciate my good brother, Honorable Chief Prince Jobran Idele-Ero, who have been featuring me since we started this struggle, since last year when we started this campaign. And up to date, he's not owing me one kobo, 1 cent or $1. They'll be doing it for us. Let's go straight to the point. I appreciate all your talks. My brothers, I am the chief security personnel here and the detective officer to the call. Well learned with a certificate that can take the whole Nigeria to the promised land, not only Edo State. I started doing this struggle since 2012. How we can put an end to the nonsense that have been going on there in Edo State. I believe this is the time now. Because when I contested 2020, I wanted to be the governor for Edo State. God's time is always the best. My own concern was about the insecurity. The insecurity never started now. It started even right from immemorial. But when Obaseki came, it was tug of war. I used to go to Nigeria, Edo State, to try to give them seminar programs because I'm a lecturer too on security matters. I try my best. Just that the past governor never wants better security in Edo State. Let me put it like that. I'm not here to mention names. I'm not here to abuse him. It's our brother, it's our uncle who was there before now. The whole insecurity, what is happening now, started on its own time. Because he recruited the legitimate security personnel just to guide himself, not to be guiding our people. So the people he recruited illegally was using their own discretion also to start doing as if they were guiding us there in Edo State. Things were still going on wrongly because they were not motivated. They were not empowered as it's supposed to be. It was Obaseki, that man that started it, that all security personnel guiding human beings should be doing it voluntarily, of which he never done that way. You can join to quench fire. You cannot join to say you want to go and fight human being without knowing what you are going to do. Why I'm saying this now, we are saying that the present vigilantes of what happened on Thursday last week, in fact, even the Western world, the international community condemned that barbaric system. If I'm talking now, as I'm talking to you now, wallahi tallahi, in Nigeria also say, I cannot say now what happened to those people was right or what they did was wrong. In two ways round. But what happened on Thursday, I have every videos of what they have been doing to our people. Right, fine. What they have been doing to our people, it makes them to start misbehaving that way. But another way wrong, another way around, we have laws. That country is not a lawless country. They have not been taking action to solve that insecurity that have been facing our people there. It's because of the government, the way the government have been behaving, the way they have been treating our people. That is why that barbaric started. That's what was done. The people said, hey, let's do it. When they come, they are coming to do marriage and go back. But I'm not telling them, I'm not telling everybody now that not of the time of Obaseki. This is not the time of Obaseki. This is the time of the government we all supported, we all struggle, we all spend our hard-earned money, like myself and the former aspirant of Edo State, to make sure we install him there. Every one of us must have struggled to put this our brother there. Now such thing is happening. I never want no such thing to happen. That is why I struggle myself. I took my time. A commander-in-chief of a security network here in the European community. Look at my badge here. You can see my badge. I represent a European community, not just my own country here, Germany alone. If I can be able to represent these people, it's what will bring better name to them that I have to show. I had discussed with this, my brother, very well. Our brother that is there now. He's a honest man. He's a listening ear someone. There's a mistake a mistake arrives somewhere to make this mistake to happen. The way they talked to him, the way they spoke with him, that made this mistake to happen. Now he has started realizing that he has somebody like me, that such thing not supposed to happen in Edo State. Why am I saying this? What happened on Thursday is so barbaric. It's so comfort. What really happened there yesterday, that last week Thursday. I'm not here to blame the ignorance or the untrained vigilantes. Untrained vigilantes. They were recruited in a very wrong way. They were recruited without giving them proper training. That's why this thing happened. I'm not saying what the Fulanis have been doing in our own place, in a just central, was nice. No. There's topic we talk on security system. How to deal with people. How to deal with people matters much in security. At least interrogation matters much in security. The fault of those that happened that on Thursday is from at least starting from the IG, the Inspector General of Police. The Inspector General of Police need to be called upon to ask what really happened. How are they training their people? Before asking their people to come and start training our local vigilantes. It's not unfortunate that I heard that the commandant of the vigilante they put there have been arrested by DSS or SS for questioning. Yes, he has a question to answer. He has that question to answer, not even by governor. Not even by governor. What the Fulani herdsmen have been doing, we all have it in record, fine. Because I have tried to gather information about what really happened. I'm not going back to what happened before. They have been doing. Yes. But what happened on Thursday now is bringing a real havoc even to the Edo State, but to the entire world right now, because the international community are not copying up, are not telling us, are not talking to me. My people here I said to them last year I was going home to make sure, join them to make sure we win the election from the vampires party. Then after that, I will be working with them to make sure that insecurity facing our people in the entire Edo State will be abolished. They said, okay. They gave me time. I went there. During the time of the election and the campaign, there was nothing like killings. There was nothing like kidnapping. Nothing. In Edo State was very, very calm up to the time of inauguration, because the threat we were getting that something was going to happen. That was during the government, the past government, the way they were threatening everybody. That's why I went with my team here from Germany, from Europe, to go to that place to make sure we did all things to make things work. They were saying, election was good, election was perfect. Since 1999, that past election have been the most peaceful election so far.
Sorry, please, Idele-Ero. I just want us to narrow it down a little bit and talk about this particular disturbing incident that happened last week.
That is where I'm going. I'm sorry. I brought more explanation. Right. What happened on Thursday? My governor, my principal cannot be blamed for that. The blame have to go to the top security person, the top security officers, right from the chief IG himself. If when I see him, I'll tell it to his face. Because they don't train their people well, they don't give them proper education, proper knowledge is not there, experience is not there. So what really happened? Like this man, the one that they just arrested now, the retired commissioner of police, it's also from the same local government of the same place where this net happened, Uromi. This man, they have not been doing well. Let me come openly to every one of you. They have not been doing well since assumption of duty. Since assumption of duty, they have not been doing well. Even sometimes the security network or cops, they protested that this man have not been doing well. Why? How will he do well? When he himself he was not trained. He's not even in the field. He's not even on the field. He's not even in the field. Why am I saying that on Thursday on? Why am I blaming the top security personnel there? It's my job. When such weapons or such dangerous weapon is being transported from a state to state, we are living here in the Western world. You have to do with security personnel with protocol and principles. when you are transferring, when you are transporting such weapons, the police officer need to be aware, well registered. If really this legitimate, let it be a day gun, let it be ordinary gun, let it be AK-47. To start with, ordinary human being, ordinary person have no right to hold AK-47. But the Fulani herdsmen have been holding AK-47. That is coming. But what happened on Thursday is that the blame have to go to the IG himself. 1, IG. 2, the civil defense. 3, the immigration officers. 4, the road safety. The road safety and customs. All those are dangerous weapons. All those are dangerous goods that you are transferring from state to state. If you don't know how to do the job, tell people that you don't know how to do it. Assuming those guys, they cross about 2 states before they get to Edo State. I was told, the information I gathered was that they were coming from Port Harcourt, going to Kano for their salary celebration.
Actually,
these people must have, excuse me, those people must have been intercepted right from River State before they get to Edo State. They must have been intercepted. So they get to Edo State.
Mr. Idele-Ero, hold on here.
Yeah.
I have something to say real quick. Yeah. Go ahead.
For point of correction, those people were not, that is one of the misinformation that is going on. They were not actually traveling from Port Harcourt. They were actually traveling from Lagos to the north. From Edo State to the north. The information on the ground was this. This is what actually happened. General Sise is on ITV confirming what happened. General Sise is an Esan man. So it's neither here or there. It's an APC man too. So this is what I'm from my own information gathered. And this is what I was waiting to confirm. These people, there's information that these kidnappers who have been hiding, collecting ransom money in Esan land were going outside from Esan land, going back up north. So the vigilantes start searching the vehicle for ammunitions. Now, when they stop this very vehicle in particular, one of the most radical herdsmen stabbed one of the vigilantes. And once he stabbed one of the vigilantes, the other vigilantes saw him bleeding. They now jumped on them. And when they jumped on them, that's when they saw the guns and the money, and they start. This is what it wasn't like, oh, they just saw them and it was a battle. In the process of fighting one another, the vigilante overpowered these kidnappers. So they were actually kidnappers. There was information trying to leave the forest and go to the
please let us go that way now. I'm sorry to say, was there any video to show that all these incidents happen, all this conflict happened before the barbaric action taken by two people?
You see, people are not anticipating confrontation, neither the vigilante are. Let me tell you, it's only few vigilante that was there that was stopping this vehicle search. It's the town youth that saw the herdsman stabbed one of the vigilante, jumped into this fight. It was more of an upright, frustrated youth around. Far less than how many people is in the vigilante in Esan land that can overpower a truck full of herdsmen with gun. So it wasn't just a vigilante. Most of those vigilante checkpoints, they know more than 5. They don't carry guns. They carry even the ones that carry guns, it's not even pop and shoot. So let's just get the fact right, because I have people on the ground floor, and this is what actually happened. It was few vigilantes stopping and checking vehicle, saw the vehicle. One of them were attacked, stabbed by these terrorist people. The youth around the town, frustrated youth jumped in to defend the vigilante, end up attacking, and there was a battle between them. In the process, they overpowered the terrorists. So that's and please, another thing you talked about CP Badin. Let me correct this clearly. I personally know CP Badin. When he got appointed, I spoke to him. I've spoken to him in length. And many of the things CP Badin was trying to do, CP Badin was hamstrung. The police were not cooperating with him. The vigilante setup structure was initially disbanded. It was trying to restructure them and get them into payment. Governor Monday were not paying them. Who want to risk their life for free? No.
Please, my brother, just hold on. Let me just. I know everything about. Let me. I've visited. I just came back from Nigeria before the inauguration of the election. Before the inauguration of the our principal now. At least who don't know me there, Honorable President I can say the whole world know me. I was among the most pioneer on APC, one of the leader of APC there in Ovia Northeast. So there in Edo State. So what I'm trying to say is that by the time of those people, when they were loading those arms, where they were stored, was there any police officer? You know, when you come to vigilantes, the vigilante got no right to search. Vigilante got no right to search, but not a police officer have every right to search. If really they know their job, was there any police officer among them? That's my question.
Okay, all right, let's respond to that.
Your characterization of this situation is not a true reflection of what it is on the ground. Yes, it's true. There's some restriction, training, limitation, and everything. The reality is this. One thing first, you and I must agree. The police in Edo State are the most feckless of them all. I know many times they've arrested kidnappers, they've taken them to police station, police have released them back to the white. I know of a market in Esan land that to the point whereby the citizens have to go to the market, dominated by this earthman, chase them out only to find graveyards of kidnapped, killed people. I know a police station that they arrested a kidnapper. They put them to, the police were protecting the kidnappers and trying to ship them out of the state. And they burned down the police station because they could not get the person. I know of a youth and a dog up and coming, Esan up and coming singer that the kidnappers kidnapped and killed. Not once have they arrested one kidnapper, just one, not the police. CP Ibadan. This is what CP Ibadan has been trying to do because I spoke to him. He was trying to mitigate against the level of constant kidnapping. He was trying to integrate some of these youth, some of the youth who are jobless into security to protect, not necessarily to go and get into the confrontation, to protect. And in order to create an employment pathway that they need to be paid. That was not happening.
Very good. Prince, you were raising your hand. It looks like you have something to say. Unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much, my brother. First of all, just what my brother said, I align with what my brother Prince, my namesake, Jack Idele-Ero said about the illegal transportation of weapon, which ought not to be so if the police were doing their due diligence in ensuring the safety of the people. Okay, and again, I always talk about this. The issue of having a northern police officer in a state that they know nothing about. I think some of those issues needs to be addressed. For example, if you have a northern police officer in Edo State now, if a northern person commits a crime, they will cover them up. I know that I'm telling you for a fact. I've seen cases of this nature whereby when they arrest an announcer to the police station in Benin, they will release them through the back door. And it's the same thing that has been going on. I speak to people in the Esan land as well. I'm from Edo South, but I have friends in Edo Central, Edo North, because I used to be a coordinator for Adam Soshomole in 2012. So I still have my network. So I speak to people from different parts of the state, even though I'm from Edo South. So there's even Edo North, people are complaining as we speak. They can't go to farm in Edo North. Let's put aside what transpired in Edo Central. So the issue is there's quite the failure of leadership. Is complete failure of leadership from the IG of police, like my brother rightly said. The way they train the police and train the vigilante, all those things have to be put into account. Because if they have a proper orientation, proper training, I don't think anybody will want to start lynching people. You know the law, you follow the law. You arrest them. Yes, if you give them to the police, they will leave them again tomorrow. That's the assumption of many Nigerians or many Edolites. They think when they arrest them, give them to the police. Tomorrow they will let them go. It's a fact. That's what a lot of persons have been saying. So, but if we have, let's say for example, now we have the commissioner of police what's her name? The lady, new commissioner of police, Betty, as the commissioner of police. She's locally bred from Edo State. And if you also have the commander of police, the commander of different division, who are also from that state, it will be difficult for you to arrest somebody that actually committed a crime and you just let him go. The same thing, vice versa, also go to the north. If somebody from the south commit a crime in the southern part of the Nigeria, you and I already know what's going to happen to the person. He or she will face the Sharia law. So I think everything boils down to failure of leadership from the IG of police, the vigilante, and all of that. So what we need to focus on, after mourning the 16th person that has been killed unjustly, we need to focus and address the primary issue that led to this whole mess. Like I said, stated before, people are unable to go to farm. How long will the people continue to live like that? By the time you push people to the wall, they will revert back. And when they revert back, this is the outcome. This is what you get. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Before I let you
please, let me just go in place. You know, when I make a proposal of how we are going to abolish this insecurity facing in those states, why I'm not so happy with some of our brothers that related to our principal, our honored principal, we, God Almighty, elected a gift to us. I was here in Germany. I'm not here to mention names. I believe they will start exposing themselves one by one. I was made to understand that our principal don't need to take Edo South to be a leader of vigilantes or leader of security in Edo State. I was made to understand that the government is for Esan people, this Esan agenda. I told them before I came into the party, I told them I don't want to hear Esan agenda or to hear Edo agenda or Bini agenda. All I want to hear is Edo State agenda, of which I discussed personally with my principal. I told him, this is me here. I was once a gubernatorial aspirant, 2020, well known to me, well known to everybody. May so rest in peace. Barrister Frank Erewele, A.K. Okafi, who persuaded me to start working again with APC 2020, of which I know how much I've been spending. And thank God now we're able to win again to come in. In the area of tribalism, between just 4.8 or 4.9 indigenous of Edo State, it's amazing. It's a comfort. I don't know how you people may take a look at it. What we are facing in Edo State, insecurity. For me, living here in Germany for the past 37 good years, if I can be securing European community, European citizens or indigenous where I'm living, I don't think it will be hard for me to secure my people there in Edo State. This is what I'll be happening. Since my brother assumed duty, it's not what we discussed that we are doing again. Because he brought in the brothers, he brought in people he knows that have been jeopardizing this government now. That is why I'm not here to say tribalism has started because of what is going on there in Edo State at the moment. What we have to say now, what has happened has happened. I love the way the action it took now. This is the second time of reporting or the third time of reporting this. So my brother, Friday Ibadan, that is not carrying on a good job there in Edo State for the area of vigilantes. I'm a public security personnel officer, a lecturer, a coacher. If I can coach other African countries, are you not saying I cannot do well in my own state where I was born and brought up? A real Edo man. So what is happening here is that whatever punishment is getting today, he causes to himself. First and foremost, you came into the party, you came into us, you came into the 2022. 2022, I was giving seminar to this Edo State Security Network. The former coordinator to Edo State, Obo, Mr. Obo, who was there, they know me very well. They know what I can do. I sponsor with my own money. Obaseki was not even paying. I can say Senator Money is trying now even more than Obaseki. Obaseki only just give them, go ahead, go and buy guns. Do you know those rifles, these weapons that the Biden seized from them were not given to them by the government? They bought it with their money, of which is very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. He thought he have collected guns from them. Most of them have 3, 4, 5 guns at home. You collected one. You wrote it, you have collected gun from them. Then you ask them to go and sit at home. That you call them back in the later. You know, we are the one causing this insecurity to ourselves there in Edo State. That is why I said, I read it here. How to deal with people, how to move with people. Every human being in Edo State have rights to move. Many people, many other political parties, opposition parties are waiting for us to fail. But I know our administration is not going to fail. That is where I pump my hard-earned money. It can't fail. I started writing to Senator Monday, who is our governor now, and the deputy governor. Please, this is what we are going to follow. The training of our security personnel there at the moment is no go area. All the illegal vigilantes in the should be suspended indefinitely until further notice. I'm advising that he go to the barracks and get army officers for them to start security. He have right. He's the first individual of Edo State right now. He can do that. We need to reform Edo State security.
Honorable, please hold on. With this, unmute yourself, sir. Chief MD, unmute yourself. Yeah.
I can't take this anymore. I really can't take this. Prince knows me very well. I'm a very humble person, but at the same time, I also like us to deal with things with more of panache and integrity. Number one, I cannot take the BS this my dear brother Prince is saying as regards to the perspective. One is personal attack or angst against CP Badin, and this is an Esan government. We cannot have an Esan security officers because it's from Benin, didn't get the position. Many of the position that has been allocated in Senator Monday have gone every other way, from education to public health to Minister of to Commissioner of Culture to oil and gas and all those sports. Has gone mostly to other places beneath that. How many of the people in Esan land that got the position? That's a tribalistic BS that we should not bring into this matter. And another thing is about CP Badin. CP Badin is a well-trained, highly qualified man, and it's an intelligent person and very calm who seek advice. I'm not a security person. He listened to me. He took my advice and suggestion from everywhere. Even though, I have no security background, he talks to a cross range of people and what is wrong. And the fact that, sir, you're on this program saying you're one of those who advised Senator Monday to suspend the vigilante people at this crucial time is one of the worst decisions he could have made. And because, let me be very clear about that, because why is one of the worst decisions he could have made? The police in Edo State have not been effective. What is the total population in police in Esan land? They're less than 1,000. In the whole population, they're less than 1,000. They've not been able to even police themselves, let alone police a vast area. And secondly, disbanding the vigilante people right now is to open the whole of Esan people to an attack that nobody proportionally.
No. You are not getting me right. 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 I've made a problem to explain. You are not getting me right, please. You are not getting me right.
Excuse me, please.
Dr. M.
Hold on for a minute. The point he is making, the point Chief MD is trying to make, we don't want this one to escalate to like tribal murder or like personal attacks. I think it's coming from that angle. That's based on my understanding.
Yeah, that is where I'm coming from. And what the most important thing, he made a statement. Let me finish. You made a statement. This is where I'm from, Esan. I still have direct family all across. I'm from not just the whole white space. I'm talking of the very Uromi. I did a video 2003 where the whole road from Angu 90 all the way going towards Amedos, all the way going towards Benin, all the way going as if you're going towards Zurua, all the way going towards Asaba, blocked by this truck. By 5, 6 o'clock, everybody's running, chasing their family home because this guy roam around with knife and everything, threatening people. I know firsthand experience what's going on, and I have family living the experience. Another thing you also must, as regards to I voted, I supported, I also run 2003 for Edo State Labour Party gubernatorial election. I traveled all around the whole local government and as well Edo State. I have first-hand experience. I also endorsed Senator Monday. I have a private conversation with him. I met with Dennis, and I know these people personally one-to-one level. I know many of those people. I also share my views and opinion. But this is it. This is one thing you have to be clear about. Senator Monday is not a tribal Esan in his government or his choice of people. That is very clear. And secondly, as regards to disbanding the vigilante, is the worst decision he's ever made.
Hold on.
Let me explain to you. It's the worst decision and the most stupidest decision is made. For the first thing, the vigilante people, we need to know in context what happened. The vigilante people are the only security people in Esan land right now that is keeping life, liberty, and goods going sustainable to some level. The police don't do crap. They don't do anything. The highest thing the police do is to mount a checkpoint and be collecting money on the Yahoo boys' hand. And that is it. They don't arrest. They don't chase anybody. The vigilante, if I'll tell you something, if you know what, when I go around in Esan land, or mostly in Edo State, when I get to Esan land, one of my cousins is head of the vigilante. I'd rather take a vigilante person in my car than a police officer. Because the police officer, I don't trust. Police officer, let me even put this to you. 99% of those kidnappers have relationship with the police officer, else they will not operate freely. They have no business. The vigilante are the one that is the one pushing them back, chasing. I know personally, I have sponsored vigilante going to the bush to go and chase some people off some areas. I know how much. A few weeks ago, a ward chairman, not even just a small ward chairman was kidnapped. They were asking almost 10 million for a ward chairman, for him to be released. A ward chairman in Esan land. The police did nothing, wasn't interested. The police was encouraged, you should go and pay. It was the vigilante that was ready to go into the forest to go and serve and look for these people. But let's get this clear. The vigilante suspension is opening Esan land for the terrorists to come in and do whatever they want. They took it. Sir, you are not an Esan man. This time, let me play tribalism. You are not an Esan man.
Wallahi, even Esan so I know why I mentioned that. I know why I uttered that. And I will explain it to you. I'll make it clear to you.
Second. Finally, let me make it final. Finally, I'm not looking for any attention or appointment for Senator Monday. F is government. And so far, let us be honest in our assessment of his decision and honest in our proposal to him. Right now, the decision of suspending CP Ibadi is wrong. The decision, not because CP Ibadi is an Esan man, because at the moment of crisis, if you talk of suspension, we've had Boko Haram all over Nigeria territory. Why is the IG of police not suspended? Why the chief of staff, army staff not suspended? Why the commissioner?
We are coming to that. We are coming to that. We are coming to that. We are coming to that.
Suspended.
We are coming to that.
So
we're not trying to do.
Ogun kill them.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Excuse me. Please hold on, guys. This is
my theory. My Esan boy, and as my Esan boy like this, I swear now Ogun go remain one go they fight. So me not let my Esan boy.
Please calm down. Please calm down. Let us calm down. Please, let's calm down. Let's calm down for a minute. Let's calm down for a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Please.
This political talk. Let's talk through. If we go die, we die. If we go live, we live. It's not a Monday, no 1 year, and make Ogun punish all of everybody. The thing we did be say it's the wrong thing. Wait, suspend CP Ibadi, suspend vigilante. It's opening Esan land up for attack. And Esan youth should get together and start working together now and ready Do or die. If we carry cutlass, carry ogun, we will.
Thank you. Hold on. No, please, hold on, please. Let me come in here personally. I really appreciate. I can see the anger because we were in the same program a couple of days ago in Comrade Prince Woman's platform. Me, myself, and High Chief MD. I know the same, level of tension that was there, and we are also experiencing this here today. President Idele-Ero, get this clear here. What we are saying is we are trying to figure out the roots, what happened, the genesis of the whole episode that happened, that disturbing episode that happened on, last Thursday. Now, that's what we are actually talking about. We are not worried about who was appointed or who is not appointed, why they appoint this or that. That's not the issue at the moment. All of us here, listen to me, sir. All of us here, myself, Prince, yourself, High Chief, we have all contested the election one way or the other. All of us, from different political parties, or mostly even from the APC. All of us are contested the election at different levels. So we all know, with those of us that are here now, most of it, we are also activists, and we know what our people are going through, and that's the reason for our concern for trying to help. We are happy, those of us from the diaspora. If I tell you right now, without the diaspora support to our government, then we have nothing. I'm telling you, there will be, you see massive killings every day. People will be killing themselves, families against family and all that. Because the government is not responsible. I don't care who is in charge. That's not our point right now. They're not responsible. What High Chief is saying is very clear. You know personally, Ibadan, CP Ibadan, and what he's talking about is the porosity of, of if you ban the vigilante, the local vigilante at this point in time, you are exposing the people more, to danger, to this, they will not become more vulnerable to the bandits and the Boko Haram or whatever, the terrorists anyway. So what we are saying here today is that our concern is that the killings were wrong. We all agree on that the killings it was barbaric. They're not supposed to do that. But then again, the other argument is that if they didn't do it, if they didn't do that, the police themselves, who would have been the one to channel all these people, they are not responsible either. They are not visible. I think that's the argument of High Chief MD right here. They are not visible.
I know.
So basically, that we need to calm down. Let us address the main issue. Okay, about all these appointees and all that. No, that's not our
we live to that. We live to that. Please, Honorable Idele-Ero, you are featuring me. You know how my body is hot right now. I'm not happy since assertion of duty. Killing here, killing there, not doing this. Let me put it to you. I'm not saying badly or bad this vigilante completely. Why I'm saying they should be suspended for now and go to Army Palace and start getting Army officers to do. I know why I'm saying it. Because there's no trained vigilantes, no trained vigilante. You people should get me clear. You people should understand what I'm saying.
No,
I'm a security person. Let me tell you. I'm a lecturer.
Listen, sir. We are not in the military regime.
No. Have to do. This is just to keep it for now until we get the right people to work for us.
No. He doesn't have the clearance to do that. The police are supposed to be in charge. He doesn't have the clearance to deploy army.
The police we are talking about are not trusted. And they are not trusted. We cannot trust any police officer in a just state at the moment.
It's not the job of the army, excuse me, sir. It's not the job of army they come in at a very critical point. He cannot deploy them. He has no right. He has no
as it is now. As it is now, do you know we are going to war now. We are going to war now. We are going to war. And those centralists, they are my people.
It can be averted. Please hold on, please. Let us calm down and then look. This is not what we are talking about. Yes, sir.
One quick one, my dear brother. This is where when the truth meets fact and rubber meets road, everything will disintegrate. Were the army not there all this while, or the police were not there all this while when all the kidnapping were going in the states?
Exactly.
They were there. Is the chief of defense were not there when all the kidnapping were going in those states?
Because they were not invited. They were not invited.
The security we have in Edo State are the vigilante. Anyway, if you have driven, which you and I know, if you are driven around Edo State very well, you will find more vigilante checkpoints. 90% of this vigilante checkpoint, they watch you, they really stop you to search anything. Most of the time, you give them 1,000 naira or anything. They appreciate you. They know what they're looking for. When you reach police checkpoint, it's a different game. You really see them, or they always harassing for nothing. Opening, they will see all these big trucks, all these trailers, parking all these weapon parts. They don't stop them. They will see a private car. They will see a clean car. They will see buses. They will be stopping buses, asking bus driver. A police officer once stopped me in my car. God bless me with a good car. And was taking the paper, and I asked him, how do you know if this paper is legit or not? He said, I know. When I said, and he's looking at it, he said, you missed something. I said, what? He said, you're supposed to have one sticker. I said, okay, where is that sticker sold? Show me a sample of the sticker. He not get. And at the end of the day, he wanted me to give him money and for no sticker, just an excuse. But then lorries were passing, cars were passing. You understand? So let us be realistic and be honest. The vigilante people, yeah, fair enough, they are not trained. They are vigilante. They are people who volunteer their time to say, for the sake of humanity, we're going to do our best to try to protect as best as we could. In this case, this is what happened.
Can you just permit me to show you this video?
He will send it to you, we will share it send it to the host, he will share it to us to see. Because we can't see it.
Okay. This involves a police officers on their duty. Oh, no, what I'm saying is, my brother, those central must be protected. Those central must be secured. So where I'm going now is that those people there right now are not trained well, and they cannot give them weapons to go and start killing innocent people.
We will come to that. We'll come to that point.
For the army to be deployed, we have to declare a state of emergency.
Yes,
and once we declare a state of emergency, look at in the East where they've done that, it's made the situation even worse. Because most of the majority of those army, if you have noticed, are also the same people the Buhari called the repentant Boko Haram that are packed in the army. And you now bring them to come and protect who? Are they coming to protect the citizen or protect the terrorists? The police are now protecting the police we have are protecting terrorists. Imagine the army. So let us be realistic. In terms of the vigilante not being trained, right? I understand that. But in terms of their effectiveness in securing life, property, and liberty and freedom of people, they are the only present security we have. What I would do,
that definitely,
just advising Senator Monday, if you have access to advise him, let him borrow brain at this point. Not just because what he did, immediately sacking CP, but he's just trying to show that he's a tough governor. But that's a vacuous action without brain cell. What I would do if I was advising him is to immediately isolate the situation. The vast majority of the vigilante are good people. You cannot say because of one bite I throw everybody out. The vast majority of vigilante.
No. This is not what I mean. This is not what I mean, my brother. This is not what I mean. You should listen to me.
Let him make his point.
This is my own suggestion. It should immediately isolate the situation, immediately regroup the vigilante and say your task going forward from this time to this time, this one you can operate and know what not. And thirdly, is to honestly investigate the situation before I say I'm sacking anybody. Because what happened, let me repeat, what happened? There was information by the vigilante that because the vigilante has been putting pressure on the terrorists in the bush, that the terrorists are trying to smuggle out ammunition and the terrorists in the bush out of town. This truck in particular were stopped, and one of the terrorists who were overzealous, overconfident, knowing nothing will happen to him, stabbed one of the vigilante. In the process of stabbing one of the vigilante and blood everywhere, the local boys jumped into the fight. And now there was a fight between the terrorists and the vigilante and the town people. It's the Esan boys and children that rose up and start fighting these people, and they overpowered them. And that is the truth. When this Esan terrorists left and came to town and said they want to burn down the town, it was young boys, Esan boys, not even adults. They were stoning them and chasing them with stones. Where were the police? So the vigilante is the only security we have. So it was very foolish of tell Senator Monday, I, Chief Daniel Egongo Akwemoka Matthews, the son of Amedosha, say it's a foolish man for abandoning the vigilante at this crucial hour and chasing them, and then disbanding them and exposing Esan land to attack. Because what he did is
Honorable John Esan, this is an insult, and it's an insult where I don't think we can say as a common. My brother, I love you so much.
I
love you so much. Not that you're not looking for a job. We are looking for a way to survive. We are looking for a way to take care of our people. It's already there. We cannot sack it now.
Gentlemen.
Excuse me, guys.
I can't stand here. I can't stand here. They are abusing the president of the governor of the state. I can't stand here. The captain have to cool down.
My namesake. It's Chief MD.
Someone like me. What he did is wrong. He removing CP Badin was wrong.
Chief MD.
It's also my own brother. It's an Esan, but it's also my brother. And it's my personal person. What he's doing is if the Fulani men come and attack Esan land and they kill people, the blood is on him for dismantling the vigilante, and the blood is on him.
Thank you. Let's use the floor to Prince Romade real quick.
I think we can get our message across without being insultive. I think, Chief MD, you owe everybody an apology to apologize for that. I know you to be a decent man. I know sometimes when you lose the knot, then you can go gaga, which I know very well. So, but I think you should apologize because again, it all boiled down to failure of leadership. That's all, nothing else.
Let's apologize. I apologize that Senator Monday or Governor Monday took a stupid decision without proper thought process to it. I apologize for saying it's a stupid decision, but it's the decision lacked critical thinking. You should have exercised some critical thinking without arrive at a conclusion of removing CP Badin and disbanding the vigilante. Because my fears and my worry is that these terrorists will come in the night or some and then attack my people. And that's more important to me than any friendship, than any governor, than anything. And if that happens, God knows. I'm telling all of you now, I will be worse than Sunday Igboho and Kanu. I will lead a revolution. And the God of my ancestors.
Just hold on.
You still have anything to say before I start?
Let me just quickly say this. Again, failure of leadership. Yes, the rush decision by the governor of Edo State to suspend the vigilante group, suspend the CP Badin without carrying out a proper investigation. That's an error. That's an error automatically because thereby creating vacuum for the people of the Esan Central to be attacked. Because who knows how many S-men who are sitting in the bush, they will come and attack these people. So what I expect him to have done is set up a panel so that they can investigate what actually transpired between those people. I mean, this is why Dr. Frederick always say, if we have drone monitoring every of our jungle in Benin City or in the Edo State, none of this will even probably happen because you'll be able to see them from where you are sitting with the drone moving around. So,
Okay.
I mean, to govern the state is not a rocket science. To govern the state is not a rocket science. It's a matter of what you can bring to the table, not just to go there. I want to be a governor. What can you do to deliver your people? That's the whole idea.
This is, let me call. This is what this is my. So this was my suggestion. This was my suggestion when I came in last year. This is what I promised to do, and this is one of the equipment I used during the election with my partners here from Germany, from European here. We use that equipment, and it's helped everyone, and we are safe. But I was surprised overnight. Things changed. I was surprised overnight. Things changed. Why I'm still saying? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying by stopping it by day or by doing this. What happened? This is not the first, not the second, not the third. That something will be happening.
Okay,
we shouldn't be funny. We shouldn't be funny there in Nigeria. We need a support from the European community. We need a support. We need an expert, not village champions.
Hold on, Prince.
Not village champions.
That's okay. Hold on, Prince. Okay, when you are saying European community, are you talking about Nigerians in diaspora? I think that's what you mean.
No. We are talking of like my brother and I. It's not in the field of security.
No.
My brother is not in the field of security. We're not talking about that. Let me tell you, we have been using village chapters in Nigeria could not help us. They're talking about the police that we have support to rely on, and they are not trusted.
That's the question I just asked you. I said, when you say you need this, the support of the European community, you are talking about Nigerians in the diaspora. I think that's what you mean. Who knows better? No. I think that's what you mean. It's
not just diaspora what we need. We have the Nigerian diaspora have been contributing immensely for the politicians there. They cannot be doing it. We are talking about how to save our people now.
Hear me out, please. Hear me out here. Now, to calm everybody down, I think what we need to do here is we are, as said, if we don't argue like this, the truth will not come out. Chief MD is angry at the way at the decision, the right decision that was taken by the governor. Hold on, everybody makes mistakes. He is thinking that that's a mistake. Okay, noted. Now on your own side, you are thinking that the personnel involved is an error as well. Hold on, and then Prince, on the other hand, Prince Kokons is saying that yes, that is kind of in support of what the High Chief MD said, that the decision was taken, it was irrational, so there's error there. Now, what we are going to agree on here today is that, first of all, the governor, who is in charge of, he is in charge of both the police, the vigilante, and everything. In fact, he's the chief security officer of the state. Good. But he needs proper advice and reasoning. You don't just, okay, what he is saying here is banning the local vigilante is exposing them exposing the people the more, making them more vulnerable. Please, everybody could say, you don't know the number of people that may are bandits or Boko Haram that may still be in the bushes. So banning these people will even expose them the more, give them the more ground to operate freely, because the police are irresponsible. That's what he's saying right there. Now, that's what, listen to this now. Okay, now what we need to say and let the governor or whoever hear this is that this is my own personal opinion, and I've been hearing it. They've been telling me, they've been talking to me, the vigilantes. They say they don't get paid. I don't know if anybody agrees with that, even it's true or not. They say they don't get paid.
This is the new government. This is the new government.
Do you agree to that, please, Idele-Ero? Do they get paid? Yes or no?
No, for now. Let me tell you, they don't get paid in the previous government. No, excuse me. Let me learn. No, excuse me. If they don't get paid, this is the fault of the Friday Ibadan.
Okay,
The first conflict Friday, Ibadan.
No, that's okay. I just want to know because they have been complaining. I've heard the complaint. Every one of us here have heard it. High Chief, do you believe that the vigilantes don't really get paid?
They used to get paid underneath Obasaki.
No.
Okay,
no.
No.
What about Prince Owade? What's your own?
Listen, let us finish. This is about Edo State.
Well,
Obasaki is not my person. Neither is anything else. Esan people is mine. Obasaki set up the vigilante. He wasn't paying them a lot of money. He was paying them substance, not a lot of money.
No.
Hold on, you can disagree.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I have cousins that work in Benin and in Esan who work at the top level, coordinator and everything. They get substance. What CP Ibadan have been trying to do is to get them on his statutory payroll and benefit. But you're fighting against a headwind of people who don't believe in that. CP Ibadan is a security background in Nigeria. And the other thing that you also said that we need European people. My dear brother, what has European people done in Africa that has been good? If you say the Nigerian in the diaspora, yes. If you say in terms of security, now then be the problem. Because USA aid is what that started funding Boko Haram in Nigeria. They said it in the American parliament. That is how terrorism spread across Africa. So we don't need foreign aid. We just need government with brain. We need governor that is critical thinker. We need personnel who actually care. And we need the right people in the right position who can actually deliver the work. If, for instance, let's just say with your background, Senator Monday or Governor Monday have put you there, and this problem arises as well. And his first instinct is to stack you with all your knowledge of security, with the knowledge of CP Ibadan. That shows lack of knowledge on his part. Because what he should have done is to say, CP Ibadan, where are the failures? What happened? And then look at the competence. Was there issue before? No. Were they strive? You just came stacking.
Yes.
Yeah, there were issues. CP Ibadan. Kidnapping were Ibadan came in.
No. Yes. Kill is everywhere. There's pictures for it. There's video for it. That's my brother. You are my own brother. No, you are talking. It's taking our most time. You are here to iron things out. You are taking our most time. You are. It's a part of it. I don't like that. Let us iron things the way we've gone. Where? Let me tell you, I'm a security personnel. That we are talking about security here now. We are not talking of politics. We are talking about security here right now.
Listen to what he's saying.
One second. Any Nigerian politics, to make a change in Nigeria is like trying to turn a ship around. So for you to expect CP Ibadan that came in, don't forget, it's more or less a DG, not a commissioner of the police that have the whole access and power. It doesn't control the police per se. It only try to control the security apparatus. That means the vigilante. So it's not like, even with the limit of the vigilante, these are people who are volunteering themselves, and you're telling them to do it for free. You're not giving them any substantial way of living. You're not even giving them any backup, and you expect him to perform a miracle. We're not expecting Governor Monday to change Edo State in how many months now? His ticket is not yet even stable yet. However, why we're expecting CP Ibadan to turn the security of the state that has been decaying for years overnight? Who is going to come in there and change it overnight? So it's not going to happen. It's not going to.
I have a question. To all of
Can I come in now?
You will. Hold on. My question is, I know about what do you call them? There's certain the one they used to call Obasaki police. And what's the difference between that and the local vigilante? I just want to get this clear. Because the one they call Obasaki police, which was inherited by Senator right? Those are like kind of state police, what we call state police here in the United States, right? Okay, so what is the difference between them and the local vigilante that come around their communities? Can anybody give me a clarification on that?
Okay, let me come in.
Yes,
we're talking about the local vigilantes. The local vigilantes is a system whereby they are not legitimate and recruited by the state government. While the security and justice security network or corps are being recognized by the state government.
Okay.
Obaseki is there. No, excuse me. Obaseki, Governor Godwin himself, when he was operating that justice, even my company is even more powerful than his own company. I have a school in Nigeria. I have a security school in Nigeria, in Lagos, and that's of justice. So what I'm saying that,
yeah. Hold on. Please, the local vigilante and the state network security. He just explained. He just answered. Do you agree? That's what it is. That the local, the security network of the state, they are the ones that are recognized. The local vigilante is not recognized.
That's true. That's to my knowledge. Okay. Yes.
Is that the same? Are you on the same page, Chief? On that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Here's what we need to do today, all of us here, because we are stakeholders. Whether they like it or not, they're going to have to listen to us. Here's the deal. Why not? Why? Okay, because the ones that are recognized who are on the payroll are just probably just in the city center, like in Benin, the capital. They are not spread all across the local government. If I'm wrong, please correct me. That's why the local vigilante come to play in their communities. Now, how are you going to send out the local vigilantes that are not paid at all, are doing the job? They are the one doing the job, the security job. Hold on now. They are not trained. Okay. They are not paid. They are there.
You hold on.
Because hold on, sir. Hold on.
Let me answer your question. I know where you are going.
Allow me to finish. Okay. Those local vigilantes are the ones in the locality, their communities. They are the ones kind of policing the area, right? Because they know that's what Christopher said earlier. You are not going to bring a police commissioner, for example, on the north, who know nothing about the local area here to go. There's something he can really do. He'll be handicapped because he don't know the community, and that was the idea of this state apparatus and all that, because they know their people in your community. Why not place them on some stipend, some form of a salary, even if it's not much, and they also equip them, give them some kind of equipment, and give them training. Training is part of the. We talk about this all the time. Equip them, give them some little bits of stipends that will also sustain them, sustenance, and then also give them equipment. No, how are you going to expect it to perform very well? CP Badin that was placed in charge of his public skip plan, because it's too premature, it's too early. It's too early to assess, their level of success. Now the man probably is still planning what to do, making proposals and all that to the governor and all that. So, but we have not even got there. We have not even got there because before this incident happened. So
I don't know if anyone can be able to can see what I'm placing on the board right now.
No, we can't read it. It's not readable. It's not.
Okay. This is dealing with people, motorsports insecurity. Then this one here, handling of weapons, is another way. It's another system. There's safety. That's why I told you that when we are practicing better security in the state. My brother, I love you so much. You are my brother. You are my own person. May the Almighty God continue to protect you, continue to bless you.
Amen.
And what you are looking for here in the diaspora in the Western world, you will get it.
Amen.
You will never cry home. Happiness is what you are going to take home. So let me come again. In 2022, what made Obaseki to start running up and down to start giving them that dividends he was trying to give is because of me. That was because of me. Those people were recruited Obaseki could not register that company in Abuja. He was just using his whole ability to cover everything up. Godwin said could not give them anything. He only gave the tag. The tag he gave them more power to start doing what they were doing. I gave them two security seminar courses without collecting dime from Obaseki. Obo is still alive there, who was the state coordinator. They invited me to come and see how we can go. I registered my company. I have my registration here. Since 2021, I registered my company there in Nigeria. So I told them, when we were doing the seminar, I spent a lot of money for these people. I said, how are you practicing your job here? They explained to me. Is that so? Then I started giving questions. They told me, sir, the syllabus I brought now, they don't even know what it is. But I was told that you people were trained. They said that training that Godwin gave them was just to show to them that they are vigilantes, they are security officers. That was not the training. You have 5,000 personnel in one class. You train them and ask them to go, you get the certificate. Several occasions, we have been hearing that that security officers not God, they kill themselves. You can remember what happened at Idele-Ero when they said they went to test themselves. That is the same upper security recruiter. That one aside, many things have been going on there. They were not doing the right thing because upper security was not paying them. I told them, no, it's never done anywhere. You cannot do security work voluntarily, taking the risk, carrying other people's risks on your head. Then Godwin was annoyed that how can I come and tell them he cannot be spending money. I told them that security vote in the Edo is about 850 million every month. Where is that money going? Why are you not paying? They told me Obaseki was giving 5 million to police monthly. I said it's not done anywhere. That it cannot happen. I said you supposed to go and tell him. I said so. You people cannot be working without pay. In Germany, everybody says security personnel. If they are not paying you, the government is paying you. Everyone here, if you are old, you stay at your home, you will get paid from the government. That will make you to work for the government. But not when you are working for the government, you are not getting paid, no salary, nothing. You're doing security work. It's not done anywhere. You can't. Who are you? Who is going to? What are you doing?
Before
I said,
the audience, we have been here. We have tried this issue a lot. There will be no end to it one day. We know that we're going to continue to repeat the program, probably giving it different headlines and all that. But
what I'm saying, let me just call Honorable Joe Brown. Let me just call. What we need to do is that we all are going to work together. Let us work together.
Yes.
We have to work together to put this in order. I'm seeking for the safety of our people. Not seeking for this. I'm not worrying for the salary I'm going to get there. Nothing. If I'm to go for the salary I'm going to get there, I wouldn't even leave my Germany to go to that place. So when we are saying that, let us embrace everyone and let us work together. Don't say, this one cannot come. This one will cost a lot of money. It's the same issue that is trying to come to the government now, that when we come in, it will cost a lot of money. That is not what we mean.
Hold on, sir. Some of the issues raised here today has to do with the incompetence of the police. That's number one.
That is it.
The recruitment of these state security apparatus is another issue. The recruitment training and providing them with adequate equipment adequate tools to do their job. So that's another thing. And then also the decision made by the state governor also was questioned here. We all agree to that he rushed into that decision, but he did it probably to please certain quarters, certain people. That is not the right thing to do, because if you believe that the appointment of CP Ibadi, was right, if you believe in his capability, then there's no need to rush into justice. Maybe the suspension is he's going to have to call him, because he believed with all his resume, that he can do the job. That's number one. There was somebody like you in the diaspora who also is a studio expert. There are different roles. There are different ways that people can, come advise the government. So this is what we're talking about. I'm sorry. There are different roles. Now, my point here, what I need us to address, all of us here, we are stakeholders. I keep saying that. We are kind of going where our anger is not just personal. It's something that we are talking about the security of our people, the lives and property of our people back home. We are not there. If we are there, it could have happened to us. It could have happened to us too. So we need that protection. That's what we are talking about here. And that protection has to be done right. So the state governor and the state government, they should appoint, according to High Chief MD, appointing the right people in the right place where they can actually function.
That's
good. Properly. Hold on now. Yeah. So now these are areas we need to talk and advise the government, whether they like it or not. It's not just, listen, I want to be a governor. I want to be a commissioner. It's not just that mouth. According to Prince Kokos, if you want to be a governor, you better be prepared. You want to be a commissioner, be prepared. You want to be a chairman of local government, be prepared. It's not just going there and working on the salary or maybe whatever money they get out of there. No, that's not what we want. We want the people appointed in the appropriate area where they can function. So this whole team of this what happened in Uromi has now exposed a lot of things. The bandits, the Boko Haram has been operating, training, but this time around we need better and stronger security in not only in Esan, all across the state. Yes, we are Prince Kokos. Prince Kokos, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Sorry, I just had a little bit of technical glitches according to the Nigerian INEC from my end on the computer here. So I have to quickly use the phone to join again. And I just wanted to tell you, my brother Idele-Ero, you are doing a wonderful work. And my brother, my namesake Prince, this is my first time of meeting you. It's an honor meeting you and privilege as well. And to my dear state, the governor of Edo State, you need to step up the game. The IG of police, the DSS, and the presidency, they need to step up the game. Because for quite some time now, Nigeria has been under siege. Edo State has been under siege. The issue of insecurity is alarming. People can no longer go to farm to make an ends meal for their family. So yes, we can blame those who took the law into their hand by meting out jungle justice on those 16 northerners. Yes, it is barbaric. However, that we cannot shy away from what led to that issue. The issue of failure of leadership, the issue of insecurity. When your wife is being raped in the farm by a Fulani who's supposed to be a cattle rearer, when your own mother is being raped in the farm by somebody who's supposed to be a cattle rearer, how will you feel? So we need to look at this whole issue holistically and come to a logical conclusion that we are indeed under siege. So we cannot continue to blame anybody, blame those who perpetrated that heinous crime against the 16 northerners. The rate upon which the federal government has taken this case, I wish they can do the same thing when it comes to the issue of insecurity in Edo State and Nigeria at large. My dear brother, I thank you, and I think I want to leave you guys at this point on time. Thank you so much for having me on your program today.
Before you go, thank you. I appreciate that. It looks like we are running out of time, by the way. So we have done a lot. We have been here for quite some time. We are in the second hour in this program. So I'm going to just give the opportunity to each and every one of us to make our closing remark, and then we'll save our breath for another time, because like I said, it's not going to be a one-day matter. I'm going to yield the floor to our High Chief MD, Dr. MD, is an advice. We are advising at this point in time to our governor and the state government, the leadership. In Nigeria, the problem we have is leadership, nothing else. You know, if the leader do the right thing, you know, then we won't be having all this problems, because you cannot tell me somebody the kidnappers they are able to make call to get ransom, and you are not able to trace that call and get hold of those people to be apprehended. That is a shame. That means we are not. That's a shame. So what are we doing? What is our security personnel doing if they can't do that? Now, because I know during Buhari time, they started doing what they call register your SIM card with your what do you call it?
NIN.
NIN. So with your NIN. So which means if I make a call, that call belongs to me. The phone, it can be traced to me. So why is it that they cannot trace the call of the kidnappers who are collecting ransom? So these are our questions. So I'm going to use the floor to High Chief MD to kind of round up and give us your remarks, your closing remarks today, so that we can call it a day. They'll come back again, save our breath, come back again another time for another topic. Thank you so much. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to use your principle to thank you for inviting me. Also, my dear brother Prince, and it's my brother. Even though we argue, we fight, I love him dearly, and I know he loves me too. And
I love you so much. I love you so much.
I know, I can tell. And
I love you so much.
I just want to quickly say this as we think, and something just came in my mind, and just to add to this, to bring it to conclusion. It is criminal to expect a man to keep the peace, and when they are keep being violated by the same people that are being protected by the government. And at some point, the oppressed will rise and challenge status quo and defend themselves by any means necessary. And furthermore, the president did say free movement, and paraphrasing is paramount. But the president must also add to that statement by saying people have the right to live, right to life, to liberty, and free movement as well, not just cows and some sect people. So for this reason, I want to appeal to Edo State, especially Governor Monday. I want to appeal to him. They should please, for the love of God, reinstate back CP Badin, so that I can carry through the reform he's pushing. It should quickly reinstate back the vigilante, with the exception of those who might be involved in that unfortunate situation, but which we understand. And so that the security of the whole Esan land are protected, because these people are in the forest, they are in the neighborhood, they are around, and at any point in time, they can avenge or do more damage. I also want to speak to the authority as well, that like the same authority, like the chief of army staff, who vow to basically punish those who did this. Just few days after that, 18-seater balls were born in Kano. There are no riot in the southeast about that. There are no noisemaker by the media about that. I would like him to also make the same statement today and say to the Nigerian people that those innocent real travelers that were not carrying guns, they were not starting ammunition AK-47, real travelers that were innocently murdered, that the victim, that the perpetrator will be caught and fully prosecuted as well. The same amount of venom, the same amount of push should also be measured and met with those same people. So, to Governor Monday, please, for the love of God, the life of Esan people are so much paramount over any governor seat that we might hold on to. For that reason, we're not there. We didn't appoint you to please any other region for your seat to remain permanent. We appoint you, voted, campaign for you for our benefit, the Edo people, the whole Edo people in general. So we are the priority. You going over to appease the northern people all over, it's very good for diplomatic peace. But first and foremost, the paramount is Edo people. You should be back home, have a meeting with the local chiefs, with the local kings, and finding out what are they doing, how are they doing in order to bring peace, and bringing people together, by confronting the elephant, the white elephant in the room, is that these people are not hunters. They are terrorists. They are hiding in the forest. They are destroying people's farm. And how do we eradicate them from Esan land? They are not farming with such or hunting with such weapon in the north. Why are they coming to the south, to the south, to the southwest, to the southeast to hunt with such weapon? Why are they in the forest destroying the farmland, threatening people? That is the focus. That is why we voted and campaigned for you, and that is what you must deliver on. To keep the peace is to keep the peace with your own brother, not with an outsider. So, Governor Monday, with due respect, not every one of us who support you expect anything from you. We support you because we believe you are the best candidate to take Edo State to the next frontier. That is in public health, that is in education, that is in economy, and most especially in security of life, property, and the liberty of dream. So I beg of you, Governor Monday, do the right thing. Get CP Biden back in the position. Get the back in position. God bless.
Thank you so much. And I'm now turning the table over to Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero. Please be brief, and then go straight to the point that you need to make, and give your closing remark.
My brother, I love you so much, as I earlier said, Chief Dr. MD. May the Almighty, may the God of our ancestors continue to protect every one of us here in diaspora.
Now you're speaking my language.
Obu. Where's the? So what I'm here to say is that, as you earlier your remarks said, I supported Senator Monday Okpebholo and Right Honorable Dennis Dawson, all for the sake of the insecurity facing every our people there in Edo State. This is what I've been fighting for the past since 2012. I believe he is the right person to join us to fight the insecurity facing our people. So right now, as it is now, not that I don't hate anybody with passion. I don't hate anyone. I love everybody. What I'm still telling him, I told him, are you ready to work with us here in the Western world and understand what our people are passing through? I can't continue to be funding our people alone here in the diaspora in the Western world. I know what I'll be doing. If we got better security back home, everybody will be going back home to do something, to invest. Not only hotels, building hotel for kidnappers, for Yahoo, no, this is not what I want. I need a better establishment. I have 2 companies in Nigeria now, one in Benin, one in Lagos State. So my people, what I'm trying to say, we are coming to work together. The insecurity facing our people is what is bothering me. If there's no insecurity, then Edo State is going to be okay. The area of better security, you need to work with people that have the experience, that know what it takes to safeguard our people, to make our people to be safe in both home and away. I'm living here in diaspora 5. Most of our people don't want to come home because of the insecurity. But because of my stubbornness, I used to go home every day, every time. I go home without nothing. As I used to say, there are invisible equipment, there are visible equipment we can use to secure our state, Edo State. Edo State. We are just about 4.5 or 4.8 or 4.9 indigenous of Edo State. Edo State can be secure with the experience I got here. And every other people can join me to make sure we secure Edo State. Friday, Biden, if you really want to work with other people, I've not met with him one-on-one. Just because of yesterday, you don't want to work with people? No. But let him come out to say, yes, brother, we have to work together. Automatically, all what is happening cannot be happening. You can't do it alone. You can't do that work alone. It's never done. It's never done. Let us embrace everyone. Security job is not for only one person. And with us here, and with our knowledge, Edo State will be secure. And the better administration will be record for Senator Monday Okpebholo. To be frank, it's not what he promised me that is happening. That's why I'm annoyed. And I feel cool down in one way, because he is not a security personnel. He supported Atalakpa in Edo Central, but still, something was still going wrong. Most of our brothers have been a security, have been a police, have been everything. Nothing was done well. So my people, I'm not for only Benin or Edo or Ovia alone. I'm for the whole people of Edo State. What I have to say here now is that what has happened that day is because of the top police security personnel, not even the local vigilantes, because they were not trained. We need to give them proper training. How to deal with people, how to handle weapons, how to control our borders, control our movements, not for the for the police officer to be mounting roadblock. We don't have roadblock in Western world. Have you ever seen roadblock in Western world? No. There are many ways to do that. So my brothers and sisters watching me now today, I, Honorable Prince Idele-Ero, have already vowed to make sure Edo Central, Edo South, Edo North is being secured. That is my own. We need to create a board. Let us create a board. We'll have a board. A security must be the board that we'll be getting advice from. Not say you can do it alone. That is what is still killing most of them. So people say when the Western world people come now, they will not be getting way to eat bribe. So that is not what we want. That is not what we want. Let us be safe. Let us be safe. That is my own. The security people, the police are not trusted. I said with my, I will see the idea. I will tell you, you are not doing the right thing, my brother. You are not doing the right thing because they are not training us well. Police officers taking alcohol on duty, misbehaving. When you call it, they don't respond well. That day of the incident, assuming the police rushed down there, assuming they rushed down there, that incident, that burning, that set ablaze will not happen. Assuming they have a drone they are using to control everywhere, it will not happen. We need to let us start growing up. Let us start growing up.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. I appreciate you. All of you that were here today with me that participated in this program. I appreciate you. I understand the other. I know where that is going. At the same time, we think very well. We all mean well for our state. We mean well for our state. So it's not that. It's not personal. You know, I know you don't have anything personal against the governor or whoever is in charge. You are just, you are interested in for them to do the right thing and move the state forward. That's their duty, by the way. Their primary duty is to secure lives and property in the state. I appreciate you, Chief High Chief Dr. MD, for your appearance, and I hope that you will honor my call next time. To continue to, as a stakeholder, to continue to, address issues that matter that will take our state to the next level. Thank you so much, and I appreciate my very own brother, Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero, the Idele-Ero one of the nation based in Germany. I love that when you always say that. That's I love that. It's good right there. So,
please, MD, I would like you to have my number, please.
Oh, yeah.
I will forward it to me. Don't worry. I'll give you my number so you can contact me. You have his number.
Okay, just
Honorable Brown number, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I will
the number or you over the whole world we get it. So
no, don't do it. No problem.
So when I will forward your number to him, okay? I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the name, I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's okay. So for Honorable Prince Idele-Ero, the security expert based in Germany, we understand your point. Everybody cannot be appointed. Not only that, but there's a way they can engage you in the government. There's a way they can engage you. Seek opinion. Seek, the head of expertise. That's what High Chief MD has been saying. That placing the right people in the right position, we move the step forward smoothly. So that's what we are all about. I really cannot say anything so much that I appreciate all of you. Prince Uromi has exited, and again, is part of his also a media personnel. So I appreciate him. He did very well until the device started misbehaving, which resulted in his good exit out of this program. So I really appreciate his presence as well. He has made a wonderful contribution today, even in the past. So we all, as stakeholders, we want to continue to push the government, the leaders, to do the right thing that will make that will move our state forward and Nigeria at large. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all. God bless your family. God bless you, and enjoy the rest of your week. If we have anything again that will make us come back, I'm very, very open. If you guys have anything, I should be you want us to talk about anything in this kind of forum, please don't hesitate to call on me. I'll fix the program. We will all come together like this. We are stakeholders. We need to
be having meetings time to time. Let us start talking to our government. God, they are going wrong. We tell them they are going wrong. You understand?
His friend, tell him he's your friend. Give Prince this video to forward to Governor Monday. At least we will
he will have it. Everybody will have the video. It's on YouTube.
To Governor Monday. And let's now start talking.
Exactly.
Know?
Yeah. You hear that now? Honorable Prince, did you hear that? He said you.
Yeah, definitely. We all of us put him there. It's not only me. Although I show more effort to remove Godwin Logan, I said he must be removed. That is why I put my effort.
He said that with the emphasis that he kind of one-on-one. That's what he's trying to say. So I mentioned one-on-one. Like you guys.
We need to help him. We need to help him. We need a helping hand. He's not a security officer. He's here as a governor.
I only have somebody who is actually looking for genuine help. There's some people think they are the wise. When you are in a place and somebody think you are in a place where you feel you are the wisest person, you are in the wrong crowd. If you are I
never look at him like that. But the way things are going,
he's telling us something. Listen to him.
When you are in a place and you find out you are the wisest person, it means you are in the wrong place. Or when you get to a place and people cannot talk to you, you are also surrounded by weak people. So as a leader, the first thing you want to do is to surround yourself with people that can speak fact to you, also people that can constantly checkpoint you, update you, even make you think differently. You have, as a leader, you know where you want to go. You need people that can guide you to say, go left, go right, turn around, dance up and down. One of the things, apologize with Dragon, one of the things that history will come and write Tinubu as one of the greatest leaders Nigeria ever had. Go and study every facet of Tinubu. People that Tinubu have worked with, that remain loyal to him, that he has protected or promoted, they are first-class people. They are not anyhow loyal people. Not anyhow loyal people that they are my loyal friend because of that. Just name anybody Tinubu have promoted. From the former vice president to the minister, then to all the minister he has right now that are from his own core Lagos-based people. They are first-class people. They can be any tribe, any faith, any place. And Tinubu have always surrounded himself not with people he thinks is smarter than people he knows in certain area you are the best. In that area you are the best. And when they advise him, he listens. And they follow it. He's not surrounding himself with sycophants and people say Rankadede people, or that say, oh Ghana, you be the best, and they blow all air up his ass. It's not. And Governor Monday needs to look at his core because it's made more. Look at the first thing he do. Another thing we didn't touch to is the dissolution of the local government chairman. And for now, we have no local government representative authority in the state across in Uromi, for instance. So it means it's surrounded with people who have the mental acuity or political focus. Right now, what's happening in Edo State by Governor Monday is reactive. It's not proactive. It's like a car without a direction. We are doing roads, we are doing this, we are visiting school, we are going to market. It's like a car going somewhere without knowing where they're going. There's no purpose, there's no agenda, there's no clear vision, there's no where I'm taking you to. It's like Moses say, I've been to the mountaintop and back. So I'm taking you to a promised land, a land flowing with milk and honey. How they were going to get there, it took them 40 years, but he knew where they were going. He knew where it was taking them. And at this moment, Governor Monday and his government at this moment doesn't seem to know what they're doing or where they are going or what is their purpose. Hence, they're just reacting to anything.
The SSG, what I said last time, I said the SSG is trying, but it's Musa Ikilo is also trying, but I've been with him, I've spoken with him. It's a person Senator Monday need more, and he should be giving right to his deputy governor. This is what I've been hearing, the report I've been hearing. He should be giving right to that man to do.
That's isolated cases, but
no, that's what I'm saying. They should be working together. Everybody should be working together. That's what I'm saying.
Let's say good night, or else we don't go stop. His Excellency. Dennis Idauza is a intelligent. Listen to Dennis Idauza. Dennis Idauza, the deputy governor, very intelligent, astute man.
Yeah.
I've met him one-to-one. The man has brain. If Dennis is really involved in this government, I'm not sure he's involved. If he's really involved in this, we'll see.
He's involved. It's limited. His function is limited.
You may not be wrong because
his function is limited.
Thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless you. We'll see you again next time. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right.